I'm laughing because I remembered something that I discussed with Pastor, and Pastor said some things to me some times ago. And that was what I held on. Even when you are facing the strongest of trial, the Bible is telling us, consider it what? All joy. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So I don't know what we might be facing. Of course, everybody in Nigeria is crying now because of the economic issue. Outside of the economic issue, you have personal issues you might be facing. Praise the Lord. So I don't know what you might be facing. Let me tell you, the only way out of whatever we might be facing is for us to hold on to God. Praise the Lord. Okay. This doesn't mean we should ignore the pains or pretend that it doesn't exist. Instead, we are called to recognize that God can use the hardship for a greater purpose. Trials are opportunity for growth. They develop perseverance. We are talking about recognizing God's purpose in adversity. Number one, how can I recognize God's purpose in adversity? Number one, from where we read, James chapter 1, verse 2 to 4, from where we read, we could see that adversity builds endurance. Number one, adversity does what? Build endurance and spiritual what? Maturity. From James chapter 1, verse 2 to 4, we could see that adversity build what? Endurance and what? Spiritual maturity. Number two, quickly. We could see that also that in adversity, God works things out for his what? Ultimate goal. God does what? Works things out for his ultimate goal. Romans chapter 8, verse 28 says, and we know that all things work together for good. Let me read my version here. And we know that all things, God works for good for those who love him